Check it out. Chicka boom, chicka boom, chicka boom, 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 boom. Hey, I'm trying out some new audio settings, some new compressor stuff. So let me know how it sounds. I'm sounding a bit different because I can hear myself echoing in my headset. But I'm going to turn that off now, so let's see if I sound any different. Are you ready? Alright, this is with the monitor off. Do I sound any different to you? Do I sound any different? Maybe. Same as before? Fantastic. That's all I really wanted to hear. Everything's exactly the same as it was before. Everything is exactly as it was before. Alright, fantastic. Let's do it. Pretty freaky. Bit more muffled? Bit more muffled. Huh. That sucks. Oh boy, you just can't win with settings. It should be way louder, actually. But, I don't know. I'm experimenting. Alright, so we need to solve a crime back in, Old Towny... Where are we? We're not in Paris, we're in Prague. I'm a little louder than before? Alright, fantastic. So I could turn the game up if you like. But yeah, I used to avoid the red peaking all the time. And I realized that the red peaking is not actually peaking. It's just getting closer to 0. But I have a big limiter on it, so I can go... Fire! And it doesn't get that much louder. Which is pretty cool. I like going... Fire! I know that Horky had always said that my stuff was quieter than everybody else he listened to. Boom! They added a new expander thing for the audio. I'm somewhat peaking. What do you mean, like distorting? Is it distorting? Let me have a look at that. Well, I'm not like distorting on my side of things. Not on the interface. But that's all. 3 years in, I'm still working around with this stuff. Come on.
Kazimir Stasek. He's been a good source of info on a couple of minor cases I had here in the city. Hello, my friend.
Look at this guy. He looks like he's from, what was that game that people thought was going to be like Bioshock, but was not?
I can't complain. And how's my favorite boy in blue?
Besides my eye and this horrible murder, everything's fine.
Goofy dad. Why is that? I don't know, the hair, maybe? Glasses? Close to the sun, baby. I got the sun right outside my window. It's nice. This guy looks like We Mighty Few. We are the young. We are the game that people thought was going to be Bioshock and was not.
How'd you get the shiner?
Shiner?
Your black eye. How'd you get it?
Oh, I arrested a man last night, and for some reason my eye hit this man's very large fist.
Did you get sucker punched?
Well, a little. My partner didn't have time to warn me. Everything happened so fast. I was helping the woman, and I turned around to see if my partner was okay, and wham! Next thing I knew, I was flat-faced on the sidewalk.
I imagine you don't have anything more to give me?
This time, I'm afraid I have nothing for you, my friend. Everyone is more or less at a loss.
You don't mind if I ask you a couple of questions anyway?
Of course not.
Sometimes it gives me this beard, glasses, hair, and a bland shirt. Oh boy. Where's the sex appeal, Matt? This is supposed to be a fantasy. The very Sucker Punch mutated so much, became a physical entity that went on to create the infamous and Ghost of Tsushima. So sometimes you have this down to the bottom where it's like left and right mouse button. I don't know if that means like negative or positive.
What did the man do to deserve your undivided attention?
He was harassing a young woman. So I asked him to stop, and
Harassing.
things got out of hand. The police are trying to find this animal. We're a little nervous when a man harasses a young woman these days.
Harassing.
That's understandable.
Like Harrison Ford.
How long?
The
has
biggest
this been
harasser
going
of them
on?
all.
It started about 3 weeks ago. You didn't hear about it until now?
No, I wasn't in town. I just got back. I was working a case outside the city. Someone called me to see if I could come back and help.
Ah, the very beautiful Miss Ida Skalikova, I presume.
Good guess. She's worried for her friends. I told her I'd see what I could do.
Right out of the Raven? So you're hearing me peek like it's distorting on you? Let's see. Turn this down just a wee wee. Just a wee wee. We'll put that there. We'll put that there. And we'll see. Alright, I'm trying to slowly bring it down. What's the Raven?
Can you tell me about your new boss?
Inspector Yuri Skalnik. He was given the case and got temporarily assigned to this district. He has a good reputation, but he doesn't share much information with us. He keeps to himself a lot.
What? He doesn't trust you?
Honestly, I don't know. Maybe he thinks we're incompetent or something.
Maybe. But he'd be stupid to think so.
Why, thank you, my friend.
Yeah, there's a lot of this sort of people against their indie showcase. Is that what's going on right now? There's a lot of this sort of like people not trusting their bosses, their managers, and then maybe this guy trying to get in with them by complimenting them, and you can hear that this guy seemed pretty happy about it.
Were all the victims' bodies dumped?
Yeah, I believe so. But then again, I don't have much information, as I said earlier.
Was there ever an eyewitness?
Nope, never.
That's what bothered me the most. How was the killer getting around the city without being seen? Well, I should leave you to your work, and I have to see my client. Thanks for your input.
You're welcome. Be careful.
Will do.
Yeah, that guy looks very kind of silly and cartoony. Pretty goofy. I like the water effect and the light here. The scenes are so nice. This was nice about the pre-rendered stuff, right? It's a point-and-click adventure game that recently got a remaster. You try to find a high-profile art thief, the Raven. It's interesting to do like the detective stuff back then, before there was a lot of technology, and it's more about like conversation and keeping your eyes open and that kind of stuff. I like that. Horky, do you remember? Sometimes it gives me an option to press the right mouse button. Other times I can press both buttons. Is there a difference? Is it like, what's up with the audio? Is it what? I've just added like some more compressors and limit and expanders and stuff. I'm trying to just get my voice volume normalized so it can be loud or quiet, and that it comes out at, you know, a good strong volume. That's a cartoony art style. Staticky? Oh man. Staticky. Not good. Staticky bad. Maybe it's this expander thing. It could be it. Kind of popping. Oh, that sucks. For my voice. Let's try. Bring that down maybe. I think it's the expander is probably the problem. Just in the voice. Okay. Let's try this. That's too bad. I was really hoping that this would work, and I was listening to it in the monitoring, and it sounded fine. But I guess it's different to when it comes out to you guys. you know. Okay, let's try this. I'll try a more gentle compression. I don't know if that's any better. Definitely looks quieter on my end. Well, the water looks beautiful. Water is always something you can nail. But now I'm like way at like a -10. Chaka boom 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 boom. Mafia 2 remaster cutscenes. That's bad. Think it's better now? Now or how it was before? But I do want to find out about this manual. Okay. I'm gonna go still life PC CD-ROM manual. So my phone is picking me up here. I don't want to walk through. I want the manual, you freak. I wonder if they give you a manual in the game. I like how you don't need a keyboard in this game. I like that a lot. Options. Detail. Oh, yes. High. It only has 1, 2, 3. I think 3 is a good amount for that kind of stuff. Control type. What's this thing? Like a gamepad. The audio feels better? Alright, well, thank you guys for your input. Oh, is this the manual? This kind of looks like a manual. No, it's a prologue thingy. What's that? Suitcase. Oh, well.
Hey, I have a trick for treating that black eye.
A steak?
Before going to bed, eat at least 2 oranges and put a warm compress on the eye. Do that 2 or 3 days in a row. It should clear up pretty quick. Trust me, it works. I've gotten plenty of them from cheating husbands.
Thanks. I'll try it.
Eat 2 oranges. I love old-timey solutions that just require food. I mean, 'cause I like eating. Ooh, this is a really creepy place. I think this game does a pretty good job of showing you where the next place to go is. Where the next place to sort of weirdly run. Do your little joggy jog. Okay, what the heck, man? I click here and it goes there. What's $5 on Goggy Gutta Goggy Diggy? Call of Cthulhu Dark Corners of the Earth? If I need to click this one to get to the next scene. That's right.
Ida. Best gams in all of Eastern Europe. She's my angel and the love of my life. I met her on a small case I was working. She used to dance in the neighborhood cabaret. She was involved with the married man I was following. It was love at first sight. Hey, look at you all dolled up. Hi, sweetheart.
I don't like it when you call me that.
I didn't call you a doll. I said that you... Never mind, I'm sorry.
Good. Now have you talked to that useless inspector?
Yes, I have. And I didn't get much from the meeting.
Yeah, so you see how here I have the yellow option, right?
Are you going to help us?
Of course I will. Is there really any doubt?
No, but you never know. When do you want to settle this, now or later?
No, I don't want money, Ida.
Nonsense, you will accept our money. How much do you charge?
Okay, listen. We'll settle this after the case, all right?
Do you promise? Because we'll feel insulted if you don't accept our money.
What was I supposed to do? Take money off these women? That's the last thing I wanted to do. Yes, I promise. I will charge you at the end of the case. Yeah, right.
Hey, you can see this guy's back muscles through the jacket.
What was her name?
Who?
The victim's name?
Oh, her name was Frantiska.
Matishka.
Were you close to her?
Not as much as Milena, but yes, I knew her.
Did she ever talk about a regular client or someone special?
Not that I know of.
Do you think Milena can answer a few questions?
I guess. Let me ask her. Milena?
Yes?
This is my friend, the one I told you about. He's here to help us catch the man responsible. Do you think he can ask you some questions about Frantiska?
Okay.
I'll wait for you up the stairs, okay?
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Whoa. Sort of looks like he's like held on by strings. Oh, Prince's boyfriend's
Hello.
walking off.
My name's Gus McPherson. I'm here to help stop this from ever happening again.
I thank you, sir. Not a lot of people would help women like us.
She seems really young, with like the big head and the big eyes.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about Frantiska?
No, that's fine.
How long have you known Frantiska?
Well, I've known her for a long time. We met in the orphanage when we were just little girls. Her parents had died in a terrible accident. We became very close. We both left the orphanage never to return. We never liked the sisters. Ever since we left, we tried to survive in the streets, even changing cities. But we kept coming back here.
Sort of the dress too, like a little schoolgirl dress.
Did she ever talk about someone new or special?
No, it was not her style. Frantiska would rarely take new clients. She had regulars and enough to allow her to survive. She would only take complete strangers if she absolutely needed to. Apollina is more like that. She always has a new rich client.
Right when you hear like big Japanese taiko drums, doom 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 boom, boom boom boom, and then it's a little like pixel platformer. Combining Sudoku with roguelikes.
Did she ever have a client that had been violent with her?
No, she only had clients she trusted.
How about you? Have you had any trouble with any of your clients?
No, I'm like Frantiska. I have only regular clients. If I'm on the streets, it's because I'm keeping my friends company.
Were you close to any of the other victims?
Well, there is one that was a common friend to Frantiska and me. Her name was Anezka. No one's found her. She just disappeared one day. We honestly don't know what happened to her. And I knew the others only on a professional level.
Did Anezka ever complain about any clients before she disappeared? Or did she ever talk about leaving?
Well, we all talk about leaving. Who wants to live their life like this? But she never complained about anything. Anezka was like Apollina. She took on many clients. She left town a lot, but always came back with a broken heart. I hope she did find someone and left this place.
Where can I find this Apollina?
She usually works the park. Rare are the girls who are allowed to enter it. She's very protective of her territory. That's what she calls it anyway. Frantiska and me were allowed in because Apollina knew we didn't take strangers and pretty much had our own regulars. Anezka was Apollina's good friend, so she was allowed too. So we all kept each other company in the park. Maybe Apollina knows where Anezka is. I don't know.
Well, thank you for answering my questions. It was a pleasure to meet you, even under these unfortunate circumstances.
Well, it was nice to meet you, Mr. McPherson. I thank you for trying to help us.
Trying? I haven't even started yet. If I have any more questions, how may I contact you?
Usually in the park.
Again, thank you.
What's going to happen is Nomura is going to turn into a supervillain, where he's going to create a device that actually allows you to have multiple different realities. We're going to have to put a team together of cynical old gamers to stop him. Stop him from doing that. In my new console, every game you put in that you ever loved will be remade with multiple dimensions and more belts.
Ida's an angel on Earth. She's the sweetest person I've ever met. I truly believe she doesn't have an angry bone in her body, even with the difficult childhood she had. A stepfather who molested her on a regular basis. Ida is always positive, and she's always willing to help the people who surround her. That's why she hired me to try and help. She has an undying optimism about life in general, and I love her for it. Hey,
How is she?
she's okay, I guess, under the circumstances.
I'll go talk to her after.
Tell me, where can I find Emil Corona?
Who's he?
He's the coroner working the case. I need to ask him a few questions. Skalnik said he worked in an old chapel. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I'll mark it on a map.
I don't need a map. Just tell me where it is.
What is it with men and directions? Take this map, it'll help you. I marked the location of the old chapel. It's not far from here.
Okay, thanks, sweetheart.
Go to the end of this scene, and then go to the end of the next scene.
How have you been? I mean, are you feeling better?
Yes, a little. It's not as bad as when you left for your case.
Are you feeling better about being molested as a child?
Did you go see the doctor?
No.
Ida, go see him. It might be serious. I'm no doctor, but throwing up every day is not normal. Go see him.
Okay, I'll go see him. I don't throw up every day, you know. You always exaggerate.
Yes, okay. But go see him as soon as possible. Okay. I have to see this Corona. I want you to stay off the streets as much as possible. Never walk around alone.
Yes, I know you've told me 100 times. I am careful.
Okay, I'll
Yeah, it
ease
is.
up on you. You be careful.
I will. Now go.
Although when I went to the Czech Republic, I remember there being this like wanker guy who worked at the hotel, and he marked some things on my map. And I asked him how to say a few phrases in Czech, and he didn't care. He had seen so many people my age come through the Czech Republic, wanting to see the same things. Maybe you shouldn't be working at a hotel or a hostel. If you're over it, you know? Do something until you're done, and then fuck off. This is Prague. Yeah, I like that it's Prague, and that they don't, like in Mankind Divided, it's set in Prague, and everybody has to have accent. So you either have people faking an accent, which is just going to limit their acting ability and constantly be like an uncanny valley, or you have to find people that are that can speak English with an actual Prague accent because they are from there, and that's like a very limited pool. I have to see this Corona.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you at your post?
Well, you told me to.
Never mind. Do you have any news, at least?
Yeah, the American is talking to the girl's boss.
So, he
Your
thinks he
boyfriend's
can
not too
move in on
smart,
my
Prince.
women, huh? Well, my friend, if you ever see him, you may explain things to him.
Explain what?
Use that brute force of yours, you idiot!
Okay, boss.
I truly miss your brother. He was the smart one.
Yeah, I miss him too. Why can't we get him out?
Because I'd probably get arrested too, you moron! That's all Skalnik wants anyways. I have a feeling he will blame me for all these murders. Why am I telling you this? Go back to your post. You see the American? You can rough him up.
Okay, boss.
I'd better steer clear of the big guy. The scrawny-looking guy was probably Ottokar Kubina. Who can forget that name? Anyways, he was the pimp of the neighborhood. He worked out of this little lingerie shop, which acted as a front, of course. He owned a couple of joints in the district, including the cabaret where Ida used to work. I think he never forgave me for stealing Ida from that dive.
I can't tell if this guy's actually with Ida or not. It sounds like they are. He knows about her day to day, but she doesn't like being called certain things. Sounds like she's ready, if they are together, she's ready to leave him at any time.
I better straighten things out with him later. I have other things to do.
Watch out for the big guy. They sounded a little bit like Saturday morning cartoon. Well, boss. Like Bebop and Rocksteady. What are we doing with these goyles? Lingerie. That's where you are, dummy. Yeah, nice sepia tone. Yeah, the environments are nice. It works really well for a point and click. Park, sure. Old Chapel. It's not by the water. We were by the water. It's a pretty neat game. I don't play a lot of games like this, so I don't know if this is just how they all are, but it's got a really nice vibe to it. You love a good day, boys. Ooh.
In nomine Patris et Filii Spiritus Sancti.
Oh, where's Siegfried?
In nomine
Nomine
Patris et Filii Spiritus Sancti.
In nomine Sanctis Spiritum Sancti. What is this a time? This isn't the time of the plague, is it? Do you know that?
This place had the metallic smell of blood and the stench of rotting flesh. This old chapel had been converted into an autopsy room. Now blood dyed its floor. Hello, Mr. Corona. My name's Gus McPherson. I'm a detective that was hired to help my client. Hello? Sir? Hello?
Huh? What are you doing here? I thought I'd locked the door. Where is my cone? What are you trying to do? Give me a heart attack?
Sorry, Mr. Corona.
Who are you and how do you know my name?
Like I said earlier, I'm Detective McPherson. Inspector Skalnick told me that I could ask you a few questions.
If Skalnick says it's okay, then it's okay.
I mean the real plague.
What happened to your hearing, if you don't mind my asking?
It happened in the Great War. I was a medical aide. Now we get the wounded from the trenches to the temporary hospital. One day we saw a wounded soldier in no man's land. We rushed to him, and a mortar shell exploded on my partner. I survived, but with hardly any hearing left.
So that's where you got your experience?
Yeah, mostly. Ironically, the war ended 3 weeks after the shell exploded.
Can you walk me through your observations of this victim?
Okay. The cause of death is like the others. The cut to the throat.
It can't be the multiple stab wounds or the evisceration itself?
No, I'm pretty sure of that.
I'm going to sound real stupid, but is the bubonic plague separate from the Spanish flu? Those are two things, right? Two different things, yeah? Yeah. The bubonic plague knocked out 50 million people in, what, 1800s, 1700s? Or was that 1918?
What makes you so sure?
The one before her. The one we found in the park. She was killed in the same spot she was found. It was clear that it was the wound to her throat that killed her. The rest was probably done after.
And how did you come to that conclusion?
Because not much blood was coming from the other wounds. The heart was still beating when the throat was cut. I could tell by the amount of blood that had poured from the throat wound.
So you weren't sure about the cause of death until you saw the victim in the park?
Well, I had my doubts, but when I saw her, yes, she made things more clear.
And the same killer would use the same brutal techniques?
Precisely.
That's why I was confused when I said plague and you said, you mean the Spanish flu?
Does the victim in the park have any other differences from the rest of the victims?
Yes, the cut to her neck indicates an attack from behind. The rest, including this one, were attacked from the front. If only I had the other body, I could show you the difference.
That's okay. Really, I trust your judgment. You don't have the body, but maybe you have a file on the victim from the park?
Sure. The man who was supposed to come and get the file never showed up.
What man?
Skalnick's errand boy. He comes to get the files I make for each victim. He still hasn't come to get the one from the park.
Ah, I see. Well, I'll take Inspector Skalnick's file if you don't mind.
No, I don't really care.
Where do you keep your files?
In my safe over there. I can never remember my combination, so I wrote it on a piece of paper. I think I lost it somewhere.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Good lord. 541? This is so video gamey too. I wrote a combination to a safe somewhere. You're gonna watch him.
I hate this part of my job. I hate this part of my job.
What are we gonna go? What are we gonna do? Where are we gonna be? How are we gonna find our life?
These were installed recently.
These were installed recently.
Hiding something, are you, my boy? Find that combination. There you go. Is it almost Christ o'clock? Book. Oh, it's 15 minutes to book. Dirty. Find the combination. Oh, we saw that on the clock. Neat. So there were a couple of bubonic plagues. Does that mean they're the same type of sickness, or is plague more of a general catch-all term, and bubonic is just the size of it? It's a plague, a general sickness of bubonic proportions. There you go. You go this one. That's a symbol. These are them. I don't know what the order would be, though. Clockwise, maybe? I think I need to take a photo of that. I'll write it down. Boop. Schwabuti. Any other symbols here? Oh. There's also that. Someone talking about plagues? I'm sure Russia's been dumping off every plague they get into Lithuania and just try this out, see how it is. Watch this. You can put your hand on it, but you can't put your hand on it. Oh. Oh, I see. The clock is teaching you. That's cool. Okay, so we know that 12 is Bookie Wookie. Okay. And then that's a 3. So we know that's a 3. We know that Bookie Wookie is a 1. So organize these. And we know that this one's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That looks like a 5 to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That looks like a 4. That looks like a 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'd probably be a 7 or an 8 or a 9. That could also be a 5. That could be a 5. Maybe that's like 5 and a 1 is a 6, maybe. But no, we know 6 is this. Oh, no, we know 9 is a weird square thing. Oh, maybe that's 9. Yeah, it doesn't look like... They don't look the same. The 9 on the clock doesn't look like any of these. Maybe that? No, it's not. Well, what's the combination anyway? Hopefully not a 9. 7, 4, 8, 2, 1, 5, 3, 6. 7, 4, 8, 2, 1, 5, 3, 6. Okay, I'm gonna take a photo of that too. So I have access to it. Although I guess you can just go right click at any time. 7, 4, 8, 2, 1. 7, 4, 8, 2, 1. 7. Well, I don't know what a 7 is, but I do know 7, 4, 8, 3. 7, 4, 8, 2, 1, 5. So the second to last one should be 3. So we can go 3. Boom. We know that. We know 6 is house. No. Cross with a thing on the bottom. So we can put the 6 there. That's good. I don't know, the 1 or the 2. A 1-y and a 2-y. Oh yeah, we do. Well, we know what the 12 is. The 12 is the book. Wait a second. 12. 12. But there is no 12 on here. Does look like kanji, yeah. Looks very Asian. 12. But if you look at the... It wouldn't be a 1. Unless the clocks are different then. Possibly. Oh boy. Weird. Maybe there's more information around here. You know, other things to look at. Let's have a look here. And...
Not a pretty sight. Poor doll. She never saw it coming. The cut to her throat is very deep. It was definitely a frontal assault.
Why, what if you came up behind somebody and cut him?
In every body, there's a puzzle waiting to be solved.
Puzzles and bodies. She looks good. Nipple. Stellos outside the window freaked me out. Okay, well, let's try to find some more numbers, I guess. She never saw it coming. Had to be a frontal assault. I didn't even pick up on that, Orky. Django Furry. Yeah, man. Okay, how you doing? She had her eyes closed.
These were installed recently.
Okay, let's see. Any more information here? Is there a way to get up there? Ah, the cat and its claws! You know, like how when people have birds, and they have like a Birdland, and it's got like they have like a big leather thing. That's what I need for this cat. She's clawing me. Oh! Don't! Just sit here. Okay, there you go. That's much better. All right. What are we going to do here? Well, I was looking for a way up or some information. Push Square tweeted along to Demon Souls. Oh, yes. Remakes, remakes, remakes! We like things, we see them again! Yeah. Does anyone even like Demon Souls other than Prince and Felix? Come on. I need more information. Is there a book I could read? No. This is hard. Maybe this thing was already set up. You know? Okay, I know that 12. I just don't understand. The combination is 748-21536. So what the hell is the 12 for? 748. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know this one in the back is correct. I bought Demon Souls when it came out. I heard a lot about it. Guy at the store said the game's hard. It was so cool to play it not knowing anything about From Software or what they had been doing. That's supposed to be a 12. There's a 21 in the middle. Can you flip them around? No. It was just so different because like you would die and then have to figure out, oh, what do I do now? I remember staying a ghost for so long. How you doing there, teddy boy? Okay. 12. So that's... Yes, I put that there. Just like randomly doing this. It's not gonna work. It doesn't seem to be telling me that they're right or anything. Okay, I saw the clock, but is there some kind of like mathematical difference? Or are you supposed to like infer something from the clock? Maybe we can go somewhere else and see more numbers. I'm gonna talk to this guy again.
How does the safe work?
Huh? What? What did you say?
How does the safe work?
Each number is represented by a symbol. Now, the trick is, what was it again? Oh, damn. I don't remember.
Yeah, I know when I quit Demon Souls, I didn't want to walk up that stupid walkway and fight everybody over and over and over again. Yeah, symbols, symbols, symbols. Is there more?
These were installed recently.
40,000 different combinations. Okay, clock. Those are some numbers. Use this on that. 8 factorial. 8 times 8 times 8 times 8 times 8 times 8. Maybe I need to go around the city and, like, find other ways those numbers could work? Like, find other... I don't know, find other examples of the numbers? It doesn't seem like what I'm supposed to do, but it doesn't take long to get there. So I'm gonna go try and find that. I didn't even notice those ravens. Hotel. Any numbers? Where could they be? Yeah, I quit Fallout 4. I quit Dark Souls 3 at the end. 2, 3 boss on the final DLC boss. I quit. It's fun,
Sorry
though.
to bother you again, but just to make sure I have all these names down correctly. Aneska is the one that disappeared, and Apollina was her good friend. Frantiska is the one we recently found, and your name's Milena. Am I right?
Yes, that is correct.
It's just these names that all finish with the letter A. It gets confusing sometimes.
Okay. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here for this stuff. You didn't enjoy DS3? The bosses are mostly not enjoyable and the weapon arts were very boring. Yeah, I don't remember actually the weapon arts at all. DS3 felt like it was a greatest hits of everything that had come before, and it didn't really do anything new. It was just the speed of Bloodborne and the offensiveness, and like a lot of the same areas were just sort of stuff you'd done before, the Undead Burg, and just kind of same old, same old.
No time to go fishing. I have things to do.
What a creepy place, eh? Fog everywhere. Be pretty weird. Really spook people out, always appearing out of the fog. Probably hard on the lungs. They copy pasted Anne Orlando. Yeah, it just seemed like they were trying to have the same. Just like, yeah, everything Dark Souls 1 did, and they just recreate it in kind of a less impressive way, even though technically probably more impressive. Yeah, fog's beautiful. It's moody, atmosphere obscures a little bit, feels nice and wet and humid. gets everywhere. I think I have to learn why those numbers are what they are. So, we need to look at this. Okay. Alright, so, that 3 just looks like a 3, but it also has... Like, what makes that a 3? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 lines. Okay, why is that a 12? Because it has, I don't know, why is that like a 1 and a 2? Alright, this is a 6, because it's got a cross and a thing on the bottom. So that cross and the thing on the bottom, the cross next to it might be a 5, or a 4, and that one could be 2. Schwack, schwack. 6. And why is that a 9? I don't know. But 9 is not on here. Good lord. Uh-huh. Alrighty. Okay, so... The one that we were looking at there... The solution involves counting something the symbol has. Counting something the symbol has. Counting something the symbol has. Okay, why is that a 3? I know it's a 3. Or do I? Because it's got... one triangle. 3 triangles. Wah wah. Wah wah. Wah wah. 3 triangles. One, 2, 3, or maybe points. Plop, plop, plop. Well, that could be it. Plop. That's a 1. That's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Or is it triangles again? 1, 2. But I know that's a 6. What about this makes it a 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But there's no 6th thing. That one is on the clock. I know it's on the clock, so what makes this a 6? And what makes this a... what makes that a 3? Point, point, point. It has 3 points. And it has three arrows. But this doesn't have arrows. 1, 2... Maybe places that it joins. That's kind of like a 1 join, 2 join, 3 join. That'd be like 1... Oh, so then for joining, it would be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Angles that leave from the join. So that would be a 6, I guess. I'm kind of on the right track. It's going to be something so simple, isn't it? Alright, well, we need a bloody 7. What will be a 7? So, you look like 1, 2. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would be like a 9. Which is not in there. That might be an 8. I'm going to put this there. 8. 7, 4, 8. You are what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, that's not right. I have 9 from the clock. Yeah, but did you see the 9 there? Doesn't look like any of these. Here, I'll show you the clock. What the hell's that thing? And that is 12 from the clock. Yeah, I know it's 12. But there's no 12 in the combination. There's 21. No 12. Do you see? Unless it's backwards. Can you put the piece in backwards? Do you put the code in backwards? That's 12. Okay. But if we know that that's 12, and we know that this piece exists, how's this a 12? Because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's a 12. Or it's a 1 and a 2. So... oh, the 12 has an extra line. Oh, okay. So the 12 has an extra line. The 12 has an extra line. You said that it does. It's like, oh my god, it's so hard to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wouldn't be how many lines it is. Because the 3 is not 3 lines. You're thinking triangles and angles. Like this here. This is 3. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Or it goes angle, angle, angle. 3 angles. I don't know, like 1. So what would be 4? 1, 2. That's 1 angle. This looks like a 1 to me. So, ship shoo. So where's the 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is 5. You are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go there. You are a 1 and a 2. So where's the 2 go? The 2 goes right before the 1. Yeah, and you are a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 5. So 5 is third from the end. Kaboom! Oh, we're getting it, man. Okay, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got to be like a 6 or a 7. Oh, you put them up here? Oh. Weird. Yep. So you need to put 3 there. Gotcha. It'd be cool if it told you which one. No, because then you could just trial. I was like, gonna say it'd be cool if it would tell you which ones were there, but like which ones were right. But then it would just be trial by error. It'd be so easy. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where 5? Right before the 3. Kaboom! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4, baby. Number 2. Look at you. 1, 2. Is that? What, do you count these? Yeshkabibble. cattail. It's like Jaws. This could be a big one. This could be like 1. Maybe we could stop there too. 2. Okay. 3. And 4. And like 5. I don't know what that one is. Seems pretty complex, so maybe I'll make that the 8. You are the 6. You can go in the end. You're just a big fat 1. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 4th from the left. And you're gonna go right there. And you.
She was the only victim that had been attacked on the spot in the park. Maybe the police had overlooked something. I had to go see for myself.
It's like a Smooth McGroove video. She's like Jesus Cat Superstar. There you go. And that's that. That was pretty fun. It was a cool puzzle. And it seems like something that would work in that time where it's like mathematical and angles. It was a simpler time when that's what they had to work with. Is that really how they did clocks, though, in the Czech Republic?
He's been nice so far.
80, 60, 80 years ago?
Hospitality.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What's the point of this picture? Crime scene picture of the victim found in the park. Okay.
I hate this part of my job.
We'll do it. Yeah. Oh, he's not stuck.
I hate this part of my job.
Well, when you look at her.
I hate this part of my job.
Okay, I guess that's it. Now we go to the park, I guess? Ow! Alright, we got 55 minutes before the PlayStation show.
Stay away from women!
Sorry, Mac. I like women too much.
I woke up with a splitting headache. It wasn't the first time my smart-ass mouth got me in trouble.
Some action. I was wondering when they said stay away from that guy if you would actually have to do some action scenes where you don't go near him. Lingerie or Chapel Park. Yeah.
Why, hello there. Nice night for a walk, isn't it?
It's a little too German expressionist for my taste, but I guess one could appreciate it.
Need some company?
You must be Apollina, right?
Yes. You've heard of me.
Do you know Anezka?
Yes. Do you want both of us at the same time?
Do you know where she is?
No, I haven't seen her in a while.
When was the last time you saw her?
Hey, do you want Anezka or me? Are you a cop or something? If so, I'll be very disappointed.
Not exactly. I'm a detective. I was hired by some of your friends.
What friends?
You must know Ida, Milena, and the late Frantiska.
Yes, I do, and they are most certainly not my friends.
And you're not afraid for your own safety?
I have all the protection I need from Roman.
Don't you care that some people you know are dying?
Actually, no. More business for me. We are just whores to the police anyway. Besides, I have all the protection I need from Roman. Now, would you kindly fuck off? You're scaring potential customers away.
Sure, whatever.
Sure, whatever. That's all? That's all they gotta say, and the detective backs off. You could be losing out, man. Let's go to the park. See where this happened. Whoa, cutscene. I keep forgetting this game has cutscenes. Oh no. This game got psychedelia. Just gotta like, not psychedelia, but like power, supernatural. That's the word I'm looking for. Cool. This kind of looks like where you fight, what's his name? Gascoigne? Bloodborne? The first hunter battle? Well, I guess we just go to where the body was.
I like this statue. It reminds me of Ida.
And that other dead prostitute.
I like this statue. It reminds me of Ida.
Yeah. Well, to me it looks like we should be going to where the body was, you know? But okay.
I like this statue. It reminds me
It sounds
of
kind of
Ida.
creepy and weird, eh? Son of a bitch. Go over here. Do these. Is there a shadow there?
I don't see anything unusual.
Okay. Looks like this was dug out or something. Or it's like from a different angle, I guess. Put that black window up there.
In the sunlight, this place would be even more depressing. In the sunlight, this place would be even more depressing.
The top of the fountain?
I like this statue. It reminds me of Ida.
He likes the statue. Are they different? No, I don't think so. Oh, there's the sound of a bird.
In the sunlight, this place would be even more
Some kind of
depressing.
crow, raven kind of deal. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. So you bring up the photo and then choose a spot, kind of thing. All right, that makes sense.
I don't see anything unusual.
This is like one of those little games you play in the newspaper. Spot the differences. Well, this looks different to me. Oh, the broken pipe thing around it? The broken lip?
I don't see anything unusual.
Oh, like right there? There was something? Maybe? The whore wasn't worthy of my devotion, so I proposed to the angel. I guess that's that. I guess that's that for moving my mouse around and kind of pixel hunting my way through it. Try looking at the angel statue again. Just a precedence thing? Sure. Oh, yeah. Weird. Oh, precedence. This is just, I thought the cursor was changing. I guess it was just my imagination. Not changing at all. Blink. Game doesn't make the transitions available unless you do the right thing. Spike Lee. So I proposed to an angel. Hey there, Mario. The whore wasn't, so I proposed to an angel. So then, in the angel's hand, look, she's got a ring. Yeah, we're gonna watch it. The bloody bird. So the bird's gonna show me where the murder is? Oh, this music sounds very Star Wars. This guy just a red herring.
Oh my. Has my friend here stolen this from you?
He has, yes.
I cannot help but be embarrassed. You see, I taught him to retrieve shiny objects for me, and he does so remarkably well, don't you think?
Yes, he does.
Being a coachman in an industrialized world is not quite what it used to be.
Okay, so you see how I have these two options here? Is one like positive, one's negative?
Who are you?
On good days, as I mentioned earlier, I work as a coachman for the odd tourist or for the prostitutes who want to make their way through the city at a bargain price. On not so good days, my friend, whom you've already met, becomes a thief to help me make ends meet. On bad days, I'm merely reduced to being a homeless bum.
So you know some of the prostitutes around here?
Yes, I do. I've driven them here and there through the city streets. They hire me or their clients hire me, either because I'm cheaper than a taxi or they appreciate the rustic look.
Do you know any personally?
I knew one personally. On certain occasions we would exchange pleasantries, but most of the time I would just drive. She was very young to be doing what those animals wanted. Her name was Vladana. She was only 16 years old.
She was?
Yes. I haven't seen her in a long time. I fear the worst.
You said her name was Vladana. Are you sure it's not Inezka?
Very sure. Vladana reminded me of a girl I once knew as a young man.
You must surely know about the murders.
Indeed I do. Anyone who lives in this district knows. That is why I fear for Vladana's well-being. May I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
Who are you, and why are you so interested in the local problems?
I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Gus McPherson. I'm a private investigator hired by the prostitutes to help stop the murders. They are, for obvious reasons, worried about the situation and have no confidence in the police's competence.
Admirable, Mr. McPherson. Admirable indeed. I have to admit that I have lost all hope in humanity. The things I have seen during my miserable life. You, Mr. McPherson, have restored my faith.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think when it has the two mouse buttons, it's like a press anything, you gotta keep talking, and when there's only one, it's like, do you want to keep talking, or you can leave.
Tell me, is it true? Is there a new one that washed up on the shore of the river?
She didn't wash up. Never mind, that's not important. Unfortunately, yes, there is.
Did you see her?
Yes, I did. Don't worry, my friend. Her name wasn't Vladana. She was known as Frantiska.
Thank you, Mr. McPherson. You've reassured me. You said that the body did not wash up on the shore.
No, she didn't. She was, forgive the expression, dumped there.
How is this possible? There is only one way a man can travel throughout the city without being seen, Mr. McPherson.
The sewers.
Precisely. He is using them to move back and forth, limiting the possibility of witnesses. I've stumbled on a few underground passages in this city, but I never found any in this neck of the woods. Maybe you should start looking for some. It would certainly help you in your investigation.
Yeah.
Have you talked to the police about your theory?
Yes, I have. But who listens to a homeless bum? Especially not one who outwits the inspector. That Inspector Skalnick is quite a unique individual.
Unique, huh? Is that Latin for asshole?
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, now, it's just a right click. What could that mean?
Where are you from, sir? If you don't mind my asking.
I'm from all over Europe, it seems, sometimes. I usually don't stay in one spot for very long, but I've stayed here for a while now. My legs don't allow me to travel very far, I'm afraid. But to answer your question, I'm from London, England.
How does he get all the way up here with bad legs? Way up there. Was he like... Do the crows lift him up? Does he just roll up?
Come now. You used to be a detective, or a cop even, right?
I'm a simple coachman and wish to remain that. I ask you to no longer continue in this line of questioning. Please, out of genuine courtesy.
Very well. Is there anything else you can tell me that might help me in my investigation?
I'm afraid not, Mr. McPherson. Only that little theory of mine. I'm only a coachman trying to survive, and this little fellow helps me.
Speaking of which, may I have that ring back?
Dear me, of course.
Thank you.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience.
It's quite all right.
I have advice to offer you, Mr. McPherson. Never take on a suspect who is rich and powerful. I'm tired now. I must rest. The pain in my legs is returning.
Yeah, he's pretty ridiculous. It kind of feels like a Devil May Cry character, you know? Just like whacked out and extreme and... Corner shilly. Alright, what do you do with the spike? Hey, Ada!
Gus?
Ida, what are you doing here?
I found something that might help you.
Weren't you supposed to see the doctor? Ida, please don't do this.
Do what?
Help.
Why can't I help you?
Because it's dangerous. Don't you know there's a seriously deranged man roaming the streets, preying on women?
Oh, I can handle myself.
I don't doubt that for a second, but I'd like to know that you're somewhere safe so I can concentrate on the case and not worry about you.
Okay.
Guy sounds really Canadian.
I'm sorry. What have you found out?
Oh, it's really good.
Oh, this guy's so Canadian.
I was asking a few questions.
What'd you find
of
out
some
there,
of the
eh?
women. Anyway, one of them admitted that she'd heard that one of the victims survived an attack and was hiding in the scrapyard.
That's great, but how reliable is the source?
I have to admit it's only a rumor, but isn't it worth taking a look?
Yes, it is.
Be careful.
I will. Stay off the streets, but first go see the doctor.
Yes, I will.
I'll see you later. And Ida,
Yes?
thanks for the info.
You're welcome, and I love you too.
Voiced by Sven Eriksson. That's quite the Swedish or maybe Danish name. Sven Eriksson. Sven Eriksson is a Swedish football manager and former player. I don't think that's the guy. How about the voice actor? Sven Eriksson. Actor. There he is. Here's his IMDb. He was in Still Life. And Postmortem. And Thief. And Prince of Persia. Alright, what's his deal? Where's he from? See the full bio, baby. His full bio is nothing. A mysterious man. As mysterious as the game he's in. Sven Eriksson. His LinkedIn. Swedish painter? No. Behind the voice actors. There we go. This is it. Right here. Behind the voice actors. Not a lot about this guy. Pretty mysterious dude. Anyways. He's got that Canadian accent, so... feel pretty good about that. Alright. Thanks, Ida. You're a real doll. Don't call me that. You're a real piece of shit. Junkyard? Burned neighborhood. Go to the junkyard. This is the junkyard? Doesn't look like it.
What kind of a moron parks there?
It's just a nice way so that you don't feel like you're gonna check out any of these other areas. That brings you to the map, you fool. Go to where the game puts you. There you go. It's like a compass or a cinnamon bun, cinnamon roll. Cinnamon roll of gaming goodness.
Uh-oh. I'm out of here.
Guy's got a gun. Uh-huh. Guess we can't really do anything here. Huh. All right. Oh, the burned out part. Okay. This is where we just were.
This reminds me of the Madison Avenue arsonist case I worked on.
Maybe that was it. Bit of lingerie.
That looks like Ida's last roast.
Hey, oh, the roast of Ida. Okay. Where's a little sewer spot? I'm hunting with my pixels. You know, the game looked pretty good. Speaking of like murder mysteries, the Return of the Obra Dinn looks fantastic. Like a pretty unique way of telling a murder story and using your brain. I like it when games like force you to listen to the dialogue to find the answer. That's the coolest part. Oh, okay. All right. Waiting to get that on a deep, deep, deep discount. Got the lingerie. Time to talk to this fella. Now we know the goon isn't here.
Hey, Kubina, open up. We need to talk.
Starting a new stream for it.
What do you want?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
About?
First off, I'd like to
Looks
clear
like
the
you
air
have to.
between us. I'm not after your girls. I'm just trying to find the killer, and that's all.
You expect me to believe that?
Yes, I do.
Well, I don't. Everyone wants something. Just stay out of my business, McPherson.
Yes, I do want something from you, but it's not your girls.
I'm listening.
Get a good headset ready. They're going to be showcasing that 3D audio. Whoa.
Let's exchange favors. I'll do something for you so you can see I'm on the level with you.
Okay.
In return, all you have to do is tell that ape that's working for you to leave me alone.
Actually, there is something you could do for me, McPherson.
I thought so. The gorilla's brother is locked up, isn't he?
Yes. Roman is a good resource and is the girl's main protection. Without him, let's just say, if you can spring him out of jail, I'll tell the gorilla to leave you alone.
Why'd he get arrested?
It was some sort of incident with the police. He supposedly punched one, I heard.
Oh, old black eye
So,
McJobby.
we have a deal then?
Wait, not so fast. Why do you want Peter off your back?
I need to talk to the person he's protecting.
Ah, Vladana?
So she really exists?
Yes, she does. Spring Roman from jail, and I will let you talk to her.
I think he's saying Hugh
To be
Hefner is
quite
taller
honest,
than this
I
guy.
figured you'd be more difficult to convince.
McPherson, we both win if you get this killer off the streets. When you catch him, business will return to normal. Now go! You're wasting time.
Prince is back. Prince is back. Whoa! Who's this fella? Ah. Oh, what's this? Police station.
Hello again, my friend.
Ah, Mr. McPherson. What brings you here this fine evening?
Well, I need a favor.
I thought so. What can I do to help?
I need you to be on the level with me about the Shiner.
What do you mean?
Come on, Kaz. What really happened?
Why do you ask?
The man you arrested yesterday, is he the same man that protects Otakar's girls?
Yeah, he is.
I thought so. I need this man free, because I can get precious information on the case. Can you help me?
Yeah, I can help you. But I'd have to ask a favor in return.
I need
I would have been insulted if you
custom
didn't ask.
gloves.
What can I do to help?
Well, it's sort of embarrassing.
You can trust me. It's about the black eye, isn't it?
Yeah. The night I arrested Roman, I noticed something missing. My medal was gone.
You have a medal?
Yeah, I got a medal for bravery. I saved some children from the fire that happened a couple of weeks ago.
Attaboy. Congratulations.
No, thank you. Anyway, I noticed my medal was gone, so I went back to see Apollina.
Why'd you go see her?
Well,
Never mind, I got you.
she stole it from me. I have no idea why.
He could guard
Maybe
his
she
entire
needs the money,
face.
but I need that medal back. My wife is getting suspicious about it. It's my pride and joy. And saying I forgot it at the office just won't be good enough when I go home. Please, get it back for me. I love my wife and kids. I don't want to lose them over something so stupid.
Relax, my friend. I got you covered. I'll get that medal of yours. Just make sure that you can free Roman for me when I return.
Thank you, my friend.
I'll see you later.
Look at these guys. Don't worry, we won't let a prostitute with sticky hands bust you for cheating on your wife with a woman you paid to have sex with.
One of my favorites. The Prisoner of Zenda.
I don't know. I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's supposed to be telling you about life. Sarcastic? Yeah, probably. Look at that face. Looks like kind of like a lion's head from something.
What that was. I never figured out what that was.
Looks like Medusa.
A locked gate with a car behind it. I'm definitely not going through there.
I've been in this section for so long. Which one's Apollina? Is she the one guarding the... Wasn't she the one? She was the one guarding that area, the park? At Apollona? I wish you could just access the map wherever you were. Maybe you can. No, I don't think you can. That water looks so good, though. The map is when you have the compass. That is it. Lingerie. Belt neighborhood. Park. Which whore is which? Capone. Apollina.
Oh, you again. Stop wasting my time.
Wait a second, will you?
Stop
Are
wasting
truly
my...
annoying.
Stop wasting my...
I have information for you.
Stop wasting
It's
my
about Rome.
time.
Interested?
What is it?
First of all, you're gonna have to give me the medal you stole from Stasek.
Why the hell would I want to do that?
Might be. That's probably why they set it in Czech Republic. It's probably made by a Czech studio. I bet.
So you admit it. You did steal his medal.
Then you think they'd have
Yes,
a
I
voice
did.
actress in there.
That son of a bitch didn't pay me, so
Oh.
yeah, I stole his precious medal. Just because he's a cop, he can hump me and leave me without paying? Hell no, not me.
Good for you, sister.
Okay, so what happened?
He came to see me when he finally realized that I had it. He started grabbing me and threatened to arrest me. Roman happened to be walking by and he broke up the commotion. He ordered me to go home, so I left.
Well, let me finish the story for you. He got arrested for punching Stasek in the face. Now Roman is in jail.
So, what do you want
Roman,
from me?
good guy. Punched a cop and went to jail for this.
I need that medal. Stasek is willing to let Roman out if I get his medal back. Get it?
Of course I do.
Now give me the money.
Okay, listen. Everybody wins here. Roman gets out, Stasek gets his medal
Gets
back,
out.
and you...
And I get screwed for free.
Look, I'll pay you what he owes you, okay?
It's not the money. Here, just take the damn thing and get out of here.
It looks like a penny.
Good evening, Milena.
Hello, Mr. McPherson.
I'm glad to see you're feeling better.
Thank you.
If you don't mind me saying so, I really don't think you should be working right now. It's too dangerous.
Well, I'm not working. I'm sort of keeping an eye on Apollina. If she leaves with a weirdo, I'll follow them.
That's very kind of you.
Okay.
But how can you tell when a client is weird?
Trust me, I can tell.
Okay, well, I won't distract you any longer.
Ada's a very lucky woman.
Good evening, Miss Milena.
Bonsoir. That's a very French way to write it, to say good evening as a goodbye. That's how a French person would say goodbye. Wrong place. Well, we gotta stop pretty soon to get ready for this Sony show. I don't know if there's anything quickly we can do before that's gonna happen. Alright, I guess we can go back to the police station. Here's your medal, dink. And you should go say sorry. Because you feel like you made a bad choice.
Here you are, my
Yeah,
friend.
PS5.
As promised.
Ah, thank you.
How about your end of the deal?
I'll be right back. Here you are, your new friend, Mr. McPherson.
There you go, Prince.
Who are you?
Let's just say I know your boss. He's waiting for you at his shop. I'll meet you there later.
Well, thanks for springing me, mister.
He's a big boy.
You're welcome.
I don't know. I mean, E3 is a good place. It
Well, that
was a good
concludes our
place to get.
agreement. Thanks a lot, Kaz.
You're welcome.
It was a good place to get exposure, but if you're a big company, it's not necessary. Because people are in such a hunt for stuff to report on that if you're a big company, everybody's already there. People are going to see it. So, I mean, that's why PAX is a big deal, because the indies that need to stand out and need eyes.
Ah, I'll finally get the wife off my back.
Happy I could be of service.
Get her on her back.
Ah, I'll finally get the wife off my back.
Happy I could be of service.
All right, see what we can do in like 5 to 7 minutes. Go, 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 go. Go. That's the jog I do when someone's like trying to be polite, going through the crosswalk a little faster. Oh, yes. Look like you're running, but...
So, go tell your brother it's okay if McPherson goes to see her.
Okay, boss.
Well, McPherson, looks like you held up your end of our agreement. I'm sending Roman to talk to his brother, which will conclude my end of the deal.
Thank you for getting me out of there.
You're welcome.
I'll see you soon.
And now, I've just honored my part of the bargain. You may speak with Vladana anytime.
I misjudged you, Kubina.
No, I don't think so. I have my reasons to protect this girl. Here, before you leave, this might come in handy.
Loco pickers.
Thanks. You sure you're not a nice guy after all?
No, I'm not. Now get out
I
of
think
here.
like with E3, when you physically needed to have a place where journalists would show up and take friggin' photos, get their film developed physically, and then go put it in a magazine. You know, it's all you could really do, right? But now it's like, what's the point? Yes, now you've got the lockpick. So we could go to the place that had the junkyard, right? Stop messing up. Oh yeah, they don't need E3 anymore. Everyone can do their own experiences. I like Sony show, you can control it. Nintendo's been gone for a while. You know, Nintendo's ahead of the game, man.
Come here, my friend.
Oh,
Okay.
Prince, check it.
Please. Can't breathe.
Let go of him, Peter. You're hurting him. I wanted to say thank you.
You're welcome.
Then just say thank you. Thank you.
Again, you're welcome, my very large friend.
Yeah, the
Gustav,
trailers are
wait. I want to show you something.
too much work.
Stand here and don't
And for
cross
what?
this line here. Oh, no, not this again. He always does this with the new guys. So don't move, okay?
What's going on? Hey guys, I just want to talk to the girl.
He only likes raw meat. I
That was weird. Man, Horky, if you like this game, you should really check out Blade Runner on the PC. Same kind of feel, environments, detectiveness, but more cyberpunky. I think I'm gonna stop here because we got to get ready for this. Whatchamacallit? That's an ad jingle for a chocolate bar called a whatchamacallit. I'm saving days. Yeah, reminds me of this. Very PS2. Kind of big cartoony characters. They can use the CGI, but it's very broad. Save anytime! Isn't that great? Sony ponies. Yeah. It's just the best. Your unsaved progress will be lost. Yeah. End it now. Okay. I'll be back on in like 5-10 minutes. I'm going to grab some food and I got to retitle and stuff. So, yeah, I think I'll try to be on at like 3:55 my time, which is in about 9 minutes. The situation itself, not the models. A little more like cartoony style of the way they were doing that. Yeah, it did kind of seem like that. Obnoxious and broad, but more detailed than you could do on like PS1 time. Yeah, I agree. Check out, this is the coolest thing I have. It's a shortcut that turns off your computer. Boop. Shutting down. It's not like I came up with that script. I just Googled it and made it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'll be back in hopefully soon. I got to go to the bathroom and I need to grab some food. And we'll be back with whatever this show is called. PS5, the future is computers. I was just going to make it a PC and get into the PC game.